thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Sunday to you. I hope you had a great week. So let's go. Today we will be rapping about Seen It Coming. And on the grill, we got toast. So you know we're going to get that right. And you know, I love setting up every show with a quote that lays the groundwork for a great conversation. So here's the quote. Even if you know what's coming, you're never prepared for how it feels. And that comes from Natalie Stadenford. And that sets us up nicely to talk, express, relate, connect with our special guest, ProJean is in the backyard. What's up, family?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, man, you got the best hand. I'm just sitting here waiting for a card. You gonna give me one?
I'm gonna give you plenty to play the game.
Give me the game, Pro, man. I'm so excited to be able to get with you, man, because I know, like, you working, man. You have been working.
Yeah.
And for you to take time away today to kick it with us, I mean, we're extremely grateful. So let's get right down to the questions, Pro. What have you been up to?
Man, constantly in the studio, working, traveling, you know, barely getting rest, but at the same time having fun with it, you know.
Yeah. You got to have fun with it. You know what I mean?
Lots of traveling, though. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And traveling right now is kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wild, man. But, you know, I got a passion for it. I'm willing to do whatever.
Right.
No sleep.
What we sleeping for? We've been sleeping for the last, what? We slept all through 2020. Well, some people did. Right. You know, you and I was working, trying to, you know, get our dreams, aspirations, and love together.
Right.
So, you know, it's a little different for us. But tell us, our audience, how you got involved in music and hip hop.
Man, growing up, my big cousins they all were artists. I got a big cousin, Infrared. I got a cousin named Rick Boy, AR. You know, I was around Red Dudes. They were like in the music group together and coming up, you know. And I just always was around them as a kid, hearing them every day rapping. And I finally just picked up a pen one day, like, man, I could do this too. And you know what? I just wrote my first rap, and they'll tell you to this day, it was about McDonald's.
What? What about McDonald's, dude? What McDonald's? Is it the fries?
I was a little chucky little kid, man. So that's all I could think about at the time, you know. So I'm like, please take me to Mickey D's, you know.
Wow.
But, you know, it just came together. My cousin was like, man, that's actually kind of hard. You know?
I was about to jump in with you, Pro. You like, please take me to Mickey D's. I was getting ready to say, give me a burger, but I don't want no cheese.
And I said something like that, too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But ever since, you know, I just developed a passion for it, you know, and I just fell in love with music. I was 9 years old at that time, you know, and I just kept on with it to this day.
Wow. What kind of music was y'all rocking in the house? Like, who was you listening to coming up? Like your parents and stuff?
Listening to my big cousins, honestly. You know, I used to hear my dad used to come like play 50 Cent, you know, like just like Tupac. I just listened to like a gang of like older niggas as a youngin'. But mainly my big cousins though, because they was around me rapping every day, spitting every day on the pen and pad.
Yeah. Well, one of your cousins I know is nice, Infrared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's family to me.
Yeah, that's one of my first cousins.
Wow. He's just a good dude all the way around, and he's nice. You know what I'm saying? As far as his lyrical get down, and you know, he's just not one to be played with.
Yeah, he ain't nothing to play with.
He's not one to be played with.
He sure ain't. I don't think none of the family is, to be honest. But yeah, shout out to my big cousin Infrared, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, Red. We love you 10 toes down, baby, always. So let's talk about your song, Hurry. Okay. And why, Pro, are we in a hurry, man? Why are we in a rush?
Because time ain't to be wasted.
It sure ain't.
Get it out the way and get to the next step, you know?
Yeah.
That ain't what the song was about, but you could put it like that if you want to.
No. I was just saying, it's just a play on words for me. So let's talk about the song. What was your hurry? You know what I'm saying? As it referred to
it's
the
just
title.
like just little wild guys are coming up, just going getting a little wild shit. Just hurry up and get away so you can get your ass locked up.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
That you better hurry. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, you better hurry up so you don't get locked up. But the crazy thing is like, hurry in today's young thing is rushing to gather material gains. You know what I'm saying? Rocking a chain around your neck when you don't even know what your character is. How can you walk around town with a big fat gold chain, right? And you don't even know who you are. I mean, I'm just confused. Pro, help me understand, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you ain't rocking a chain, right? I see you rocking a chain. But what I'm saying is,
everywhere I go.
That's what I was saying. I knew those was the P's, but I was like, wait a minute now. But you rocking a chain that is not overwhelming. People are rocking chains that's bigger than their brains.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Hanging on their neck, can't
just
walk straight. Yeah.
Gorillaing around.
Yeah, we just
you see what I'm saying?
Keep it casual, that's all, Not too flashy, but we right,
Yeah. Well, you gotta represent, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something about
thing. That. This Double P is family.
I know that's hot.
It's the family label. It ain't just me. My name ProJean, but this the family. This really our last name. My last name is ProJean. PREJ.
Oh, okay.
But they call me Young Pro in the streets, so I changed it to ProJean.
Right.
There you go.
Right. I want to talk to Young Pro from the streets. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't no female. I'm a regular.
No, I'm just messing with you. That's good stuff, man. But I want to get back to Hurry, the song, because, I really liked it in reference to what it stood for. And I just thought it would be, we would be able to have a conversation based on the fact that everybody's in a hurry now. There's so much in a hurry that they are not doing the things necessary to, once they rush to get there, they'll be able to stay there, So that's the kind of hurry I'm talking about that's taking place right now. So what's your opinion on that hurry that is, filled with that?
I just feel like, with every obstacle in life, everybody needs to take their time with it, I was rushing a lot of things, and I also messed up a lot of things by being in a hurry, Everything ain't about being in a hurry, but at the same time, if you can get it done in a hurry, I would suggest it, Right. I just feel like if people put more focus into what they do, you feel me? They wouldn't have to be in a hurry, but we live in a fast life out here, especially as somebody from the city. You live a fast life.
Right.
A lot of stuff is already in a hurry, just take your time and slow it down. That's all I can say.
Yeah. So, hurry in a sense, what we got up against this right now is really not working for us. I'm saying hurrying in terms of us getting to what we want to do, but not hurrying in regards to what we want to do. You see what I'm saying? Because we need to figure out what we want to do. And then once we do that, then we can hurry about gaining that knowledge to do it. But just to hurry and go around and not really know what it is we're trying to do is a waste of time. So hurry for nothing, patience for everything.
Patience is a virtue.
That's why you looking like you're looking, because you're patient right now. So do you think, Pro, that this instant gratification that we're getting from social media has been the main thing that is making us really impatient right now?
I'm sorry. Can you put that in another term?
Let me break it down for you.
Yeah, break it down for me, Rick.
In your opinion, is social media part of the reason why we are impatient? Because everything's instant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you see things instantly, you believe you can do them instantly, but you cannot.
Yeah.
So with that going on, with the perception of immediate, you know, because we don't see the work behind, do you think that social media is making us impatient?
It can make us impatient. Yeah, I mean, social media is something I'm really not into. I'm gonna tell you that.
Right.
But you know, yeah, I don't really know how to feel about social media. It's crazy.
Yeah. You know, because it's just like, you know, you get instant gratification from that. You know, you get people that's able to come all dressed up and ready to go. They look perfect.
Yeah, look good, perfect.
Yeah. And then you comparing that to maybe your girl at the house. You know what I'm saying? With her hair wrapped in her house coat. You know what I'm saying?
Everything you want perfect on social media right then and there.
Right.
But
and then you go to the house.
Life, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, then
that is.
Do you feel that because that's what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you see everything you want in a hurry on social media.
Right.
And that'll make you impatient because you want those things.
Yeah. And you always get to see another piece of luggage that you want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm referring to luggage as another woman, another man, another chain, another car. Like it's just nonstop. I want. And the more that you get, you seem to get that higher amount of followers and so on and so forth. It's such a wicked game, I feel. You know, with people that don't have the mind to manipulate it in the same way.
Yeah.
You know, so
that's a fact.
It's crazy. Yeah. And, you know, I think that sets us up to go to our next question. How did your song Blah come together? And what do you want your listeners to take away from that song?
Oh, Blah. It just came from an experience, man. It just...
What was the experience?
It's kind of a double entendre. You know, came from an experience with me and a female, you know, tired of her nagging, blah, 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 do this, you don't do this, you don't do this, nagging, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear it no more. And then, you know, you got, you know, your boys and stuff that, you know, some that turn on you or whatever, you know, just street talkers, people that run their mouth, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's just, and I just figured I need to make a song that's catchy. So, first thing I wrote down was blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, what's the next thing? La, la, la. And then I'm like, rah, rah, rah. I'm like, okay. And then I put the beat on. I'm like, yeah, that go. Keep chanting. I'm like, yeah, that's going to go. So I just put it together and it just came about.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's so timely because as far as I'm concerned, you know, I mean, you got to seek out music now in order to get motivation from it, in order to get a message from it, you know. So I listen to a lot of older music, you know, and stuff like that. So it's just funny that you would create a song called Blah at this particular time when we're getting blah, you know, in so many different ways. It's like, can somebody give me an answer? Can somebody give me a line? Can somebody give me some love? Yeah. You know what I mean? And when I listened to the song, I was like, he's straight on stupid on this. I gotta tell him, I gotta get in his ear with it. But I mean, it's just so timely because I really think we got people out there that have something to say, and we have people out there that's just saying something, and we have people that don't have anything to say, you know. So I just thought that particular song will hit all three of those angles. So you got to hit them.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, I love it. And who did you work on production with Blah?
I had a couple people in Huntington, West Virginia, a couple of my boys out there. They're not big or anything, you know, just a couple of regular dudes. They produced it for me, everything. Right. Then I got, you know, after that, took it to my man's Grady, man. Helped me out, put a better production on it, and out.
Yeah, Greedy got that production, man.
Yeah.
You could tell when he take your song to the next level. I definitely, give him kudos for that. Shout out to Greedy.
Yeah,
always loved the
man.
Greedy Greg. The yard wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him planting the seeds and watering it and growing it and feeding it.
And
you know
crazy,
what I'm saying?
Because I really didn't even like Blah.
Blah rocks, dude.
Yeah,
you didn't like it?
But, I felt like I had something better. Like, nah, this is it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So now that's how I came about.
And you know what? Leaving Blah sets us up nicely to go to the grill. Let's burn something up today, man. Me and you, Pro. We throwing on toast, baby. Toast. Yeah, and you
toast.
Yeah, and you got so much cool stuff happening right now, Pro, that I just wanted us to throw toast on the grill and we just toast folks and talk about what we doing and all of that.
Yeah.
So, can I kick off the first toast?
Go ahead, toast.
Man, I want to toast for justice.
Put my cup up.
On George Floyd.
Okay, toast.
First time ever, dude. I'm about to swallow to that. Okay, let's go. Man, that felt so good going down, especially without a cop on my neck. So, I'm just so happy that we got justice, man, on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, but it just seemed like once we got justice for that, man, they was just like gunning for us. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been, dropping like freaking bowling pins right now. Yeah. So although we're toasting, audience, that's one victory. That is not the finish line. It's a victory.
Yeah.
You take that win, right? And you toast to it, but you do not make that the finish line. So go ahead, Pro. You kick off a toast. Who we toasting to, babe?
I just want to make a toast to my big brother, Dejan Maurice ProJean. Day Smooth, baby. It's his birthday today.
Shoot.
Today is his birthday, and I got an interview today, so I'm toast to that, man.
Yeah, toast big up, ProJean. Happy birthday. Yeah. Let me hit that again.
To my big brother, man.
That sure tastes good. Yeah, rest in peace, fam. Also, let me throw my toast. I'm about to do a triple toast right now. You know what I'm saying? So bring me over the gallon right now. First of all, DMX. This is for my dogs, okay? Man, I got it. DMX to everything, man. You was the dopest on the mic. You had your ministry right. You was talking to God. You was talking to us. And every prayer you tried to get on your LP, they would not let it get on there. You know what I'm saying? So we thank you, man.
True goal.
I got to drink to that. All right. Then I don't want to be rude, but whoa, I got to give a toast to Black Rob. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Oh.
Every time I'm in my yard, I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Drinking to him right now. Wait.
On Black Rob.
Yeah, on Black Rob. And then Shock G. The one that put the pebbles in my panties. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know he didn't do that to you, but come on.
Rest in peace to Shock G, man.
Yeah, rest in peace,
real legends.
Man. Yeah.
Real legends.
Woo! Go ahead, I throw it to you, fam. Who you got for us?
And toast to ProJean Productions, my family, my whole family. I'm gonna keep putting us.
Yeah, put up the family.
Everything about us.
We throwing up those P's today for the ProJean family. ProJean yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's what I'm doing for toast.
Ain't nothing nicer than that. And I want to have a toast to the people who unfortunately have lost loved ones to COVID. I got because they're so heavy on my heart. And I just want them to know that despite it all, I've lost 3 family members to it. Yeah. So I know what the struggle is, but through every struggle, which seems to be our life, Pro, we have to find a way to proceed. So this toast is for us just moving forward.
Yes, indeed.
Toast.
Toast. That's my song too.
Go ahead and crack that bottle of champagne. He got so many toasts here. All right. Now, let me go on and take my toast turn. You know, I want to toast to the fact that Black Lives Matter. I mean, that movement was dope. And you know our stuff got a rhyme. BLM, Black Lives Matter, T-shirts. Yeah. So Black Lives Matter. And if you didn't know before, we're going to say it again. Black Lives Matter. That means your life. That means my life. That means that we have to be responsible for our lives, our culture, our movement, and our get down. Okay? So when you see me on the streets, help me, right?
My Black people love.
All right, Pro, who you got?
Toast to life. You woke up this morning, you still breathing, let's have a toast.
Yeah, I'm toasting to that, man.
You know? Getting by every day.
Because you know what? When I woke up this morning, I went down to the coffee to make some coffee. I turned on my radio and Charlie Wilson, Outstanding, was on the radio. I turned it up loud, got in the middle of my kitchen floor, and you know which line I did. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo, yeah. You know what I mean? I was like, oh. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to just, you know, whenever you up against something, you know, God always sends you a song, a word, a person, a smile, a memory that just makes you so grateful to be alive. And so I'm toasting to that.
Toast.
Yes, indeed. Woo. And I think that concludes the toast. Because other than that, I'm going to have to go out here in a stretcher. I've taken 3.
Yeah, don't get too litty.
Yeah, don't get too litty on a Sunday. So, you know what, Pro? I think we did that. Ain't nothing like toast but to give a toast.
Right.
And you guys out there, make sure y'all toast y'all loved ones. Toast yourselves for your triumphs, your trials, and your tribulations, because that's what makes us who we are, the culture, baby. And they following us. You know what I'm saying? So take that off the grill. No need for no butter on that toast. So let's keep rolling, Pro, because I know you working today, Mike. So tell us something that we don't know about you, Pro.
I'm 6'3".
Oh, what? Stand up. No, I'm just kidding.
Not also do I rap, I also sing.
Wow. Can you sing a little something to me real sweet? I mean, it don't gotta be. It could be about anything. Where you at right now? You looking around? Well, give me some.
Okay. Let's see. What can I sing for you?
Sing me something sincere.
Okay. I will never testify. I never told a nigga no. No. Hope you don't fold a nigga, no. I will never testify. Fully loaded on a nigga, no. Don't. I don't know, put the trigger, don't. I will never testify. That's all I can do.
Oh, yeah. Well, shoot, let me come back. I'll never lie to you. I just testify. I like that, man. And you always got to be ready on go, Pro. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
They can ask you to rap, whatever. You know, I had some people on the show, they say they rappers, right, Pro? I'm like, bust me a line. And they be like, oh, I don't know. I don't even rap, but you can ask me anytime to bust a line and I'll come with mine. See, I don't know nothing else to do but rhyme. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting up there telling me you want to get in this game, right? Yeah. We talking back and forth and you can't even bust a rhyme for me.
That part.
Is that what you do? So that's what I'm saying. You hurrying, but you don't know your craft. So stop playing and be ready when you get on these podcasts, talk shows, whatever opportunity you get. You got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? The world don't wait for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready for it.
I don't wait on nobody.
Nope. And if we didn't learn from last year, Pro, guess what? I don't know. I can't call it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. We got to be, because like on this show, Pro, we all about talk, relate, express, connect. Because if we get the courage, right, to talk to somebody, right, through that conversation, we get to express who we are. And then through that expression, guess what? I can relate to you, baby. And then we get to relate. And then once I relate to you, then guess what? We can connect. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about. Get the courage to talk. You see what I'm saying? And from that, the world is your oyster. Open up your mouth and let it be known what it is that you want to say, who you want to be, and how you want to get down. Because I can't read your mind, people. So talk, express, relate, connect. Because that's how we keep our lives in check, right?
Yeah. Express yourself.
Yeah, express yourself. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Y'all heard that from Pro, man. Express yourselves right now, today. Don't wait. And lastly, Pro, I want to ask you, how can we be down with your movement? Give me your Instagram, you know, tell me where we can find more about your movement and what you got going on.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram at Pro Official IG. That's PROO. FFICIAL IG ___.
Right. 3 underscores under
Three
that, right?
underscores. Right. You can find me on Facebook at /Jean, JEAN. You know, you can also find me on Spotify, all platforms. Toast is on all platforms. I got another song featuring my boy Lil Sodi from LA, you know, called Everyday, streaming on all platforms. You can just go look my name up on Spotify. It'll bring you to everything, you know?
Right. Right there. So let's go back to the quote, Pro, because I think it really set us up to have the conversation we had today. Even if you know what's coming, you're never prepared on how it's going to feel. Right. You see what I mean? And I just think that that has everything to do what you're going through right now, achieving being an artist. You know what it is that you got coming, but you have no idea how you're going to feel about it. And I can't wait to see how you feel about it, you know, after everything starts coming together. You know? Yeah. You go, man. You got it. You got it going on. So to our audience, thanks so much for tuning in today to Rappers in My Backyard. Oh my goodness. We just always have fun here. We're always about planting seeds and watering them so that they can grow. And also, you guys know we're doing that hashtag Hot Talent Summer. And my man Pro here, he's all about that. And that's why he's rocking with us today, so that we can show you guys this new hot talent that's coming out, you know, and get you ready for what's about to happen. Pro got heat, man, and I can't wait until the world gets to see it on a whole nother level. So thanks so much for growing with us here on Rappers in My Backyard. Make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the bell so that we can continue to grow. And check out our newsletter and check out our website. And make sure, again, that you sign up for the newsletter, because that's the way you're going to find out about things like Hot Talent Summer and all the things we got going on coming this summer, period. It's going to be so on lock this summer. So stay with us. And I want to say thanks to my guy, Pro, for stopping by today, even though he's working. You see what I'm saying? He's still working because he comes see his girl in the backyard. And I don't mean his girl literally. I just mean this girl in the backyard.
Thank you guys for having me, you know. It's a blessing.
Yeah, it is, man. And it's a blessing to have you. And it's just so stimulating to be able to see an up and coming artist such as yourself, you know what I'm saying, and the hard work that you're putting out there and the way that you're including your family in every step. That's the way we win, man.
Yeah, it's family first.
Yeah, family first. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no rehearsal. This is a true show. Yeah. And so we got to make sure, we got one chance to do this dance. And so let's just make sure that we do it the right way. And to our audience, I can't wait next Sunday to talk, express, relate, and connect with each one of you. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know I got you, right? All right. We out of here. Peace. Hang on with me, Pro, so we can chat it up, man.